Hello and welcome to Tarot Insights for the week of February 16th, 2026. As always, we get together every Sunday just about 7:15 to talk about what are the energies coming up for the week and how can we use them to help us navigate a little better. All right, so let's see what's coming up for the week of February 16th. All right, let's see. All right, so we're going to start the week with Monday. On Monday, we are having trouble seeing the good with all the bad. There's a lot of grieving going on. We're emotional. Monday is not a day where you're going to want to be partying. You're probably going to be, having trouble seeing the positive side. And so, that doesn't mean we should pretend that everything's okay, but what you may want to look at is what can I be grateful within all of the struggle. But honor where you are. That's the most important. When we look at Tuesday, we're still a little tired. It's not a bad card. It just means we're reserving our energy for where we really need it. So Tuesday is not a high energy day. Wednesday, we're starting to see things more clearly. Nobody's pulling the wool over our eyes. We're able to, really decide what is true for us, what is not true for us, etc., and so forth. But you're not being deceived on Wednesday. What does that mean, though? That maybe on Wednesday someone may be trying to pull something over. On Thursday, we are looking at all the things we've accomplished, and we know there's more to do, but we're starting to say, well, you know what? I can start harvesting a little bit. I can start being able to take advantage of some of the work that I've put in, but boy, goodness, there's still more to do. It's an optimistic day on Thursday. On Friday, we're saying, I know I have things to say, but it is not the day for me to say them. Friday, we're looking at keeping our mouths shut. We're looking at when should we speak, when should we not, when should we stand up for ourselves, when should we not. Just because we can doesn't mean we should. And that's kind of the energy on Friday. Really look at, especially with verbal communication and fighting for things. Friday, it just may not be the best day. Saturday, we are feeling like the world is supporting us. We feel like, society and whether this is governments or whether this is churches or temples or organizations, doesn't have to be religious. Organizations are on our side. And so Saturday, we may feel like a sense of belonging, and especially with a group or organization. And when we look at Sunday, we are looking at all the options. We may not be the most focused, but we're seeing more options. It's like the opposite of the energy on Monday. So Monday, we're not able to see the positive through grieving for what we're dealing with. Tuesday, we're tired. We don't have a lot of energy. We're really looking at how much energy should I expend on any given situation based on how I'm feeling. Wednesday, we're not able to be deceived. We're able to see quite clearly. Thursday, we are really feeling good about what we've accomplished, and we're even starting to harvest a little from our work. Friday is the day, when in doubt, don't say it. Saturday, groups and organizations are where you're going to feel the most secure and get the most bang for your buck and feel the most return on your investment. And Sunday, you may not be very focused, but at least you'll be able to see the options. So it looks like basically a good week. Just be aware the beginning of the week may start off a little slow. All right, well, listen, we'll see you next Sunday. Hope you have a great week. Bye-bye.